listening to Gothic Coffee. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Good night. You are listening to Gothic Coffee. We are the moon. We are the sun. We are the rainbow. We are the trail in the woods. We are the creature that sits on a rock in the woods and have many of thoughts. We meditate on the rock with the many of thoughts. We are the creature in the woods, sitting on the rock, meditating. Can we freeze time? Can we freeze the people in New York that is going up and down, up and down, and up and down the street? Can we freeze time and look at time and look at the picture and say, this is what's wrong? Let's take this one and this one and this one and this one. Let's take it out. And then unfreeze time and see how human beings can live again with their own thoughts. We are the child that climbs up the tree to have fun. We are the child that runs in the field of flowers. And we stop and look at the flower. Look, there's a bee on the flower. Let's follow the bee. And when you follow the bee that it was on the flower, the bee says, why do you follow me when you know that the queen will probably say, you are too close to the nest. You are too close to my land. You are too close. But we will give you this pail of honey. We will give you this pail of honey to make love and to make peace and to hold hands with one that you love and one that you care about and one that you would be with forever. But sometimes we are not always together with that one person. So we tend to separate, break all mirrors, break all branches. We separate because it is not the person that you are going to be with. Some people, they get married and they live a long, long time together. And sometimes the door shuts. There's a cut on your hands, on your heart, in your mind, because you thought you was going to be with that person that you love. Nobody knows if that tree is going to have a seed that will drop onto the ground and make another tree. We don't stand next to the tree and say, "When are you gonna give birth, old tree?" And he says, "I will give birth." And she said, "I will give birth." The tree is a female and a male. And they both say, "When you are not here, we will give birth." Human beings, they give birth. And then human beings, sometimes there are certain human beings that are on special medication, special drugs, special drugs to keep them from not thinking about the world, the peace, the love of their family. And maybe there wasn't no love, but there is. It's just underneath the carpet. It's just underneath the carpet. It is just underneath the carpet. But people do drugs to get away from this world. People do drugs to get away from the pain and hurt that people give them. You are listening to Gothic Coffee. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.